All right, back here on Study Ball, and I know a lot of people watching the game, especially late in the game when the Chiefs threw a couple touchdown passes, one to Toney, one to Moore, and they're wide open down in the red zone, and everybody's asking, what in the world happened there? What was Philly doing? How did Kansas City get guys wide open in those kind of critical situations? Well, I'm going to take you back to what basically the Chiefs did in all of their tight red zone situations and what led to those big touchdowns. Great job, whether they recognize this going into the game or whether they recognize this early in the game and made the proper adjustments late. Either way, they had this wired, meaning the Kansas City Chiefs offense had this wired for the most part on what Philadelphia liked to do when they motioned down in the tight red zone, and that would ultimately be what led to those two easy touchdowns, which again were difference makers in this football game. Okay, so here we go. I just want you to see, okay, the Chiefs do a lot of different things, but every time they got down here, they ran motion, okay? On this particular play, they're going to motion Sky Moore across to the other side. Watch what happens here, okay? As they motion Sky Moore across, I think this is Avonte Maddox right here. He's going to go back into kind of a middle safety position, and they're going to run somebody down on the other side, okay? So they don't get all the way across here, but you see, they're going to rock this, and this guy's going to go and cover Sky Moore, and this guy's going to drop back into a safety position and wait for anything that comes back to his side, okay? So there's one, okay? Here's another one. Watch Sky Moore, okay? So here he is. Okay, we're going to watch it. We're going to motion to one side. What happens? Darius Slay points, okay? I'm going to go back here. You come down and pick him up on this side, okay? So then the Chiefs do that. Okay, great. Look what we got, okay? Somebody actually messed it up. This guy, they started to switch. They would have just snapped it like the last one and ran into the flat. It would have been wide open. But you see what they're trying to do here, okay? They're expecting somebody to bounce and cover a man, but he ends up stopping, and then he comes back the other way. So as he comes back the other way, what happens? Okay, Gardner Johnson goes back there. Darius Slay goes and picks him up again. So we see what the Eagles, okay, so there's the flat, right? There's the flat. He's there to take it. Safeties are rocking with the motion, all right? Feel like their guys are all good on the back end. They can all cover man. So instead of getting caught up with the motion coming in one direction and having to chase him all the way around, they were just going to rock this coverage right here, okay? So didn't work out right here. We hand it off. We get the touchdown, okay? Okay, here we go with the motion again. What do we do, okay? Get the motion. What are they doing? Rocking, running back. Now this one, they're going to hand it to Jerick McKinnon. It's great because they get the rock of the safeties, so there's no threat there. Oh, we got what we want. If we just block that guy, we're set up huge because the safeties are rocking, okay? Good job coming off and end up making the tackle right there. But you see, these were all plays before the two touchdowns. We got motion. What are they doing to the motion? They're rocking the safeties. They're rocking the coverage. They're giving us an opening on the other side. So here we go. Touchdowns. All right, we're going to come down here with Toney, and he's going to start moving like he's going to go in motion. Every time we've seen the motion, what's happened? This guy runs down, this guy runs back, and we've seen it numerous times already. So now what are we going to do? There's the motion. What do you see? Point. Go. Rock. You come down. Oh, wait. As he's trying to run back to get to the middle, he's out of position, and there it is. Wide open, easy touchdown. I like the way they set this up because you see, this is an RPO. Could have handed the football off right there. All Patrick is looking at is he's watching, seeing the motion. What are they doing? If he sees this guy start to rock back and go, boom, he sees it. Soon as he sees that guy go, it's a quick flip to the outside. We get ourselves a touchdown. All right, here we go. Sky Moore out here. Okay, he's the guy that's been going in motion every time. He's crossed the field on all those other plays. Here we go. Let's start again. Oh, he's going across. Now this time, they actually changed it up after the touchdown, and they're actually going to let this guy go across and cover him, it looks like. But they're so worried about it because he ran across and then he runs all these quick hitters that the guy running man with him, going to chase him. He's starting to go to the other side because he doesn't want to get picked off. He doesn't want to be late. We're just going to put this in the ground again, and we're going to run the return right there. And there we go. Easy walk-in touchdown, all based on what they saw the adjustments by the Eagles were either earlier in the game with the motion or saw something on film. 2 easy walk-in touchdowns that were the difference in the game. All right, so there you go. This to me is what the chess match of these games are all about. In Super Bowls, don't have a lot of success in the first half. What can you pick up? What nuances can you pick up and place into your game plan that can attack the tendencies of the opposing team? That to me was what this game was about for the Kansas City Chiefs. Philadelphia played well. They did what they did, and they had a lot of success. But it was those adjustments, those little things that happened. One in the second quarter, or at least it was an adjustment that they came into the game with. And then the other ones in the second half, was it based off of what they saw in the first half? Maybe. Was it just part of their game plan and they just verified it in the first half? And then when they needed it down in the red zone later in the game, they just dialed them up based on seeing that those tendencies held true for the Philadelphia Eagles in their man-to-man coverage down in the red zone. However it played out, it's those little nuances that determine who wins a Super Bowl and who doesn't. And it plays out in every single game. But at the biggest moment, there's just a couple things that played out in this game that were the difference between the Eagles going home with the trophy and the Chiefs going home with the trophy.